here at Super Dirt Week with a guy you probably know pretty well, especially if you've been in Land of Legends racing, or if you've been running the Street Stock Series at the DIRTcar Series. Mike Welch, actually a race car driver and dirt official, joins us here. We're at the tent today, where inspections are beginning on Monday. It's right around dinner time. Mike, first of all, how we doing?
Doing really well.
How did today go?
It went pretty smooth. Took quite a few cars through. I'm sure tomorrow we're going to be really busy. But we did good.
And I understand Jessica Power was the first one. I saw the picture,
Yep,
who came through tech.
We kind of tested, trained everybody on her car, and moved forward from there.
I guess that's a good place to start then. So what are the main things you're looking at? And I guess we'll start with the Sportsman modified teams because they're basically the same thing. What are the main things you're checking here in inspection?
Today is just the safety stuff, like their belts and their fire suits and their helmets are all good. Some of the body stuff, some of the guys like to play with their aluminum and have them in positions or formed the way they're not supposed to. So we get everybody so they're kind of all on the same playing field at that.
And let's go back to belts. Obviously, the way they're mounted is one thing, because occasionally you will find some that are mounted incorrectly.
Correct. Yep.
What are we looking for there?
Just to make sure that they're secure the way they're supposed to be, whether they're a bolt-in style and there's another style that wraps around the bar. So we make sure that they're secure the way they're supposed to be and that the date code is correct on them and that they're not out of date.
That was the next place I was going. What is the date? How old can the belts be?
2 years.
2 years. Are they dated when they were made or when they're good till?
But they're good till.
Till.
Yep.
So if it says 2024, we're still okay.
So
2023, we're still okay.
June of 24 would be, that's the last month, the last day of that month that they're done.
Okay.
Yep.
Have we seen any issues with that?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
They've been good.
All right. So if I have some that are October 23, I'm still good, right? Or is that even a date we see?
You would see it. You could see it, but yep, they're good at the end of the month. So.
Gotcha. Okay. As far as I remember back in the day, the height of the door panels and things was usually an issue, and sometimes the roof supports, things like that.
Yeah, we check the roof height and all that, and the doors. We got a body template for that. And we check all that, and you got these with the coil cars. They get bound up and they come down in here sometimes because they got to turn, so it changes the rear end.
All right.
So we got to jack the car up and set it back down, and it kind of settles the car back to where it should be. We had to do that on several of them to get it where it's supposed to be. Because they'll come in all piped up.
Okay.
It takes it time to relax. So if you jack it up and set it back down, it relaxes the chassis, so it gets them in line where they got to be. So
Bounce the corners even maybe a little bit, something like that, right?
Yep.
Roof angle?
We check the roof angles. We've been okay there. Yep.
How about under the hood and stuff like that?
Check the carburetor springs. Make sure they all got double springs, triple springs, crate motors, and make sure they're all sealed, verified through DIRTcar, that everything's correct there, and just kind of giving it a general thing to make sure we don't see anything that's out of the ordinary, at least at this point in time.
Right, yeah, because the engines, it's pretty much a visual inspection at this stage of the game, and then depending on what officials might want after certain races, that could change.
Right.
Okay.
Then we'll get more in depth at that point.
We're looking at tires at all for anything there, or is that not as big of an issue? Because, I mean, they can technically run a 400 if they want, right?
Right. Yeah, we're not really checking that part of it today.
As long as they're Hoosiers.
As long as they're Hoosiers, yep.
And they're not block tires.
Right. Technically, the car is supposed to roll into this tent like it's going to go out on a track. So your car has to be where your fuel level is going to be. Everything's got to be ready to go like you're going to go out on a racetrack.
Okay.
And for the most, we've had a couple that have come down with no fuel in it, so the chassis is too high, but we're good.
Okay. How about safety equipment, suit, helmet, things like that?
Checking all that. Everybody's been good with that. Yep.
And what's the Snell certification date as of now?
It's 2015 and 2020.
Okay. So the 2010s are no longer good.
Right.
Gloves, things of that nature. Looking for SFI ratings.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Same with the fire suit and the shoes. Yep.
Okay. How about the pro stocks? Have we seen any of those yet?
Yeah, I think we had 4 today.
Okay. And what do we look there?
They were all good. Same deal. They got a little bit more body measurements to them, so we check all that out. Make sure. Same deal with the motor. Make sure they're verified through DIRTcar. Get the seal process and. Just go after that.
All right. Is there a common thing that people might just overlook or forget that you have to go, oh, wait, you didn't do that? Is there anything like that?
A lot of it is the windows.
Yeah?
Because they all got their own little bow to them. And even though you buy them from the chassis builder, and they're all cookie cutters supposed to be, but sometimes with the rust on there, it makes a bow too far, and 2.5 inches is the measurement that we use. And some of them are way out, and some of them are like brand new wheels from the chassis builder. So they get a little upset with us, but we gotta get them bowed back into where they need to be. They go make that adjustment, and they come back, and they're good.
That's what was going to be my next question. What if it's something that I can just use a tin snip or something? Can I do it here?
As long as we don't have a line going on, then they can do it. Most of the time, we'll just tell them, just get it fixed, and we're going to check it later on, whether it's going across the scales or whatever, just to keep it so they don't have to come back down.
Depending on, obviously, how serious that issue might be.
Right.
Okay. Any other last advice to somebody who's loading up tonight and almost dreading the inspection line?
I would just say, just make sure you got all your safety stuff, bring it down in the car, make sure you got your fuel set like you're going out for a race, and your air pressures, and you'll roll right through here pretty smooth.
Very good. Nice to see you. I hope you have a fun week. It's going to be a busy week. And you guys camped here, just out of curiosity?
Yep.
We'll have fun. I hope you and Tana have a great time, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.
You got it. Thanks.